Okay, so Tuesday morning, changing it up slightly. So I did say, probably a month ago at least now, my focus is going to be pressing and squatting, sandbag squatting precisely. And that's precisely what I'm going to do today. So this one, I'm going to do kettlebell clean and press, supersetted with sandbag squats. So I've got a pair of 20s, so I'm going up in weight again. Pair of 20s, and I think the sandbag is 43 kilos, pretty much spot on 43 kilos. Okay, so what I'm going to do is 1 minute timer, 30 minutes, so that's obviously 15 sets a piece. Finish that. So these are going to be ladders, so it sounds like a lot, doesn't it, 15 sets a piece, but a lot of it, it's going to be sub-maximal work, most of it. Maybe the last few sets will be a drag, but it'll go ladders of 1, 2, 3, yeah? So 1 rep, 1 rep, 2 reps, 2 reps, 3 reps, 3 reps. And then after that, I'm going to do a few sets of tricep extensions. So I remember the last time I did this kettlebell workout or something similar, I finished it off with 5 sets of curls, pulley curls. Well, today it's going to be 5 sets of push downs. And then, so that should take me to about, a good 35 minutes or so. Then after that, I'm going to do a 30-minute jog, which is I won't say it was the best thing from a strength point of view, but I think 30-minute jog is not so bad. You're going to get sort of like, you're going to get some good fat burning, and it's not too long as to make it ridiculous, and it's not going to blunt the strength aspect, because it's quite short, 30 minutes. Okay. So, let's get it done. Let's get it done. Talked about it. Let's do it. Okay, so first set, clean and press, 1 rep. Yep. 1 rep it is. So this is designed as a 1-month program. So I'm going to see it through for a month. I've done it before, something very similar. But when I've done it before, the original is obviously, the original is kettlebell clean and press, kettlebell squat. So I'm doing a slight variant where I'm going to do the clean and press and the sandbag squat. So and it's raining. So what comes next is sets of 2. So I'm hoping I'm going to do this without this watch getting in the way of the sandbag. If I have to take the watch off, I'll take the watch off. just keep twisting the watch around. Now hopefully I don't forget to move the watch. If I forget to move the watch and I bang it with a kettlebell, it's liable to break the watch. So hopefully that won't happen. So previously, if I remember correctly, I did the last time I did a sandbag, 10 sets of 3. So this is not, I suppose the the sandbag aspect of this is not going to be any harder, but obviously there's a lot more to it. I can't believe it, straight away forgot to move the watch. Watch, watch, watch! It didn't touch the glass or anything, but okay, I cannot trust myself to keep moving the watch. Take the watch off. The reason for having the watch on is it actually counts the reps up for you. So record it all. But I'm using a heart rate monitor, so okay, so that's a full ladder. Okay, heart rate's 130, so it definitely gets the heart rate up. One. What's up, Puggy? Doggy? Having a nosy? So this ladder idea is pretty good for volume work. And you get lots of sort of like reprieves. think probably the kettlebell squat is the holding the thing at the top. You know, it's very, especially when it gets heavy. It's very easy to sort of like become unbalanced and drop the kettlebell. But with a sandbag, you know, that doesn't happen really. Obviously with the sandbag, I say obviously, I think it's a little bit more difficult to clean the sandbag than it is to clean the kettlebells. But I don't think that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's all adding to the training effect. Whereas, you know, losing the rack hold on the kettlebell, that's not adding to the training effect whatsoever. Okay, so that's 2 done out of 2 lads of 5. Getting there. This is not bad so far. But within a few workouts, the ladders move up from, you know, rather than 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's much more difficult. And we guess it's going to be the sandbag that is the most difficult aspect, rather than the pair of 20s. But from there on, you know, you can move up to a pair of 24s or whatever. So there's no real limit as regards the difficulty. Heart rate 135, so that'll just after a pair of 1s, pair of singles. So because an EOM, you know, you do get quite a good cardio effect from this. basically do hard things. Your body responds by making you better at doing hard things. So I'm halfway through. It's not awful, just good pace really. So what I'm going to be doing for this month, yeah, just still in the same plan, you know, it's a press and the squat. It's a basic idea, but I'm going to have two workouts that alternate. So the other workout that I'm going to alternate is going to be swings, kettlebell swings and pull-ups. So these two workouts, this one and the swings and the pull-up workout, I'm going to first of all try doing them 6 days a week, so 3 apiece. And after each workout will be a relatively gentle cardio piece, about 30 minutes. Then on the Sunday, which will be the off day, I'll do about an hour jog. So I find that, you know, jogging on a Sunday doesn't really take away the recovery at all. You know, all the indicators on the watch seem to improve. So in many ways, a fairly easy jog actually speed enhances recovery more than just sitting around. So 6 days of this kettlebell sort of focus, and 1 day long run. Just for a month, or 4 weeks rather, 4 weeks, which is but if it's too much, then I'll simply do the kettlebell, the workouts 4 times a week rather than 6 times a week, and just put in more easy jogging probably. One or two, put it by you. But that's a basic plan, 2 workouts, alternating between the 2 workouts. This one and swings and pull-ups. Let's say it's 4 weeks, it's not forever. And 36, 37, 38, 39, 139, topped out, heart rate. So I think doing this, followed by a 30-minute jog, just translates into quite a substantial cardio piece. Rather than just doing cardio on its own. There's so many ways to arrange it, it's just keep mixing it up for psychological stimulation. But this actual workout that I'm doing now, well, the whole thing, yeah? So the two different workouts with the cardio. It's actually a very popular program on Reddit called Dry Fighting Weight Remix. That's what it's called. So the original Dry Fighting Weight is only a 3-day week program, consisting purely of what you're seeing now. Kettlebell clean and press, kettlebell squat, 3 days a week. That's it. That's Dry Fighting Weight. The remix is basically double the volume, really. I mean, because you're adding 3 more sessions, swings and pull-ups. And even more cardio. So I think that's 4 ladders, I believe. 1 more to go. Nearly done it. As I say, I'm going to tag on a little bit of arm work, thinking that you know, my arms and shoulders are lagging, which is I like to give them some attention. Okay, 4 sets to go, I've done it. I wouldn't say it was too difficult, but this is just workout 1 of how many is it going to be? 4 weeks, well, maybe 12 of these workouts, and 12 of, you know, well, if I do 3 a week anyway, which I plan on doing. So, over time they will progress. So where I'm starting now is obviously the easiest one of the 12. I wouldn't say it was easy, just doable. And actually that tends to be the case all around, doesn't it? Nothing is really easy. Okay, so 2 reps of this. Nearly done, nearly done. Okay, pair of triples, I've done it. That was a lot of sets. Just right though. When you get to this point, you're thinking, oh, I just wish it finished now. And it finishes. You know, it's just about right. In the original formulation, there's no timer. That's my addition. My OCD, if you like. I don't know. I like to use a timer. Generally speaking, if it weren't for a timer, I'd probably try to do more sets. Yeah, so the timer doesn't make me do the sets, it stops me from doing the sets. It makes me rest. So the anxiety is always, oh, I'm not doing enough, I'm not doing enough. If you've got a timer, then you know for sure if you're doing enough. Okay, 3 reps I've done. Oh, I had them as well. Definitely had enough of that. But good stuff. Okay, so as I said, do some tricep extensions. Easy peasy. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Okay, I programmed 1 minute rest, so it's going to rest me a minute. Then I'm going to do these extensions again, all EMOM, so the whole thing is a decent cardio stress. So almost there. Only got 20 kilos on it. I might be light, I'm not sure. See how many reps I get. Okay, 11 was quite hard. Not all the way, but quite hard. 11. So 20 kilos is about right. So doing this EMO, I'm going to lose reps quickly. So I'll not get 11 now. I don't want to go all out until the last set. Last set I'll just take it to absolute failure. 11-9, what comes next? 7 I'm going to guess. Just a guess, no more than that. Yeah, I'll stop at 7. Probably could have got 8, but that's I like to push it at the end. 11, 9, 7. Go on, 6 I'm going to say. Could be 6. So today, after this, 30-minute jog. Tomorrow, I'll probably not do jogging at all. I'll probably do a rowing machine for 30 minutes. Yeah, so vary up that, you know, run row, run row, run row, and then finally, as I say on Sunday, do a long run. Okay, so that was 6. So this set I'll take it to the limit. Give it whatever I've got left. So those wrist wraps make it a lot more comfortable to do kettlebell stuff. It's just the kettlebell banging on your wrist. Yeah. You know, it doesn't bother you too much until you realise, you know, when you're doing sort of like the next session, and then you feel what you did the previous session. Come on then, hopefully get another 6. Good 6, easy. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. So that's that, so can't hang around too much. I'm going to go jogging. That's the post-training condition. So obviously, all these all these images, you know, they're all slightly different because of conditions, aren't they? You know, sometimes it's done first thing in the morning, sometimes done after running, sometimes done after training, and every situation has an impact on your body. But, just keep going. Okay, so that's that done. So I'm going to go and have a 30-minute jog in the rain. Why? Okay, let's get the raincoat on. Bye.